Yep, what's good, guys? ATG back with a shoulder, not even shoulder, what am I saying? I guess it is shoulders, maybe, but I really just did chest and tricep today. It's supposed to be a push day, but I decided to just make it a just chest and try emphasis. So we got it done, and I felt pretty good about the workout, to be honest. Basically, we didn't do anything crazy. We did, I guess you can call it a reverse pyramid, but not exactly at the same time. I started off with 135 and I basically went for 20 reps and then went down 19 reps, 18 reps, 17 reps, all the way down to, I believe I got down to 10. After that, I did some dips, some chest flies, and then some tricep extensions, and I called it a workout. So nothing crazy. The craziest thing would be the 10 sets of bench with the descending reps, with 20 being the highest and going all the way down to 10. It was a little bit of a grinder, but I liked the pump that I got from it. I liked the work. I did have to push myself, but not to failure. It was almost just shy of failure, which is good, actually. But more so, what I wanted to quickly talk about was my results from my blood and urine sample. Now, the whole reason why I even got this done is because I haven't been to a doctor and gotten a general checkup in 15 plus years, or even gotten blood work done in 15 plus years. So I have no idea what's going on with my health, right? I just know that I try to take care of myself as best as I can. Got the blood work done, got the urine sample in, got the results back, almost hoping that I would find something wrong so that I can address it and hopefully fix my issue that I have with my sleep quality, right? But I think we've gotten some new revelation based on my blood results. So I'll quickly, just to really give you guys a quick summary, everything is good. Everything is in good levels. There's no issues whatsoever that was found. But I'm going to kind of give you guys a more calculated analysis of what's going on, right? So my complete blood count, my WBC, my RBC, my hemoglobin, my hematocrit, everything. My, how do you even say this? I forgot how to say it. Yeah, platelets, most of my white blood cell subtypes, everything is within the normal range. Our RDW is slightly low, but it's not drastically out of range. The urinalysis results, my pH, protein, glucose, ketones, etc. are all indicating a healthy kidney function. My electrolytes and minerals, sodium, potassium, calcium, phosphate, all are within normal limits. My lipid profile, my cholesterol, my HDL, my LDL, all are in the healthy range. My triglycerides are all in the healthy range. They're low, right, which is a good sign of cardiovascular health. My thyroid function, my TSH is within the normal range, suggesting normal thyroid function. My C-reactive protein is less than 0.5 mg per liter, so it's very low, suggesting no active inflammation, right, or cardiovascular risk. No bacterial growth in my urine, anything like that, indicating infection. There's areas for potential attention, and that would be my creatinine, which is slightly elevated, but that's because I am supplementing with creatine, so it's not actually something that I need to worry about. Here's the interesting thing. My testosterone is what they would call, based on the average guy, is high. So my testosterone came back at a 35 nanomole per liter, right? 35. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, that translates over to about, I think, 1005 nanomoles per liter, sorry, I believe is the unit of measurement that people would be more familiar with. No, so it's 35 nanomole equals, let me get the exact translation for you guys, or the exact conversion for you guys right now. Just doing a quick search. Let's see, boom, 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 35, calculate. Okay, so NG. So 35 nanomole per liter results to 1009.47 NG per deciliter or per DL. Now, I was pretty shocked by getting that result because I always had a suspicion that my testosterone was on the lower side, just because of, I don't know, just because of the adaptations that I see from myself over my course of working out. I didn't think it was anything phenomenal. I thought it was a little bit, maybe a little bit above average. We're talking about my motivation, my ability to like just kind of bite down and get shit done, my mood, different things like that. I always assumed that I was on the lower end, but I wasn't sure until now. Now that I come to find out I'm actually on the higher end, I could almost say that I'm probably in some type of ridiculous percentile. Maybe 1% of men in the world have a testosterone rating of that much, right? That are natural at least. Because even the doctor was asking me if I take testosterone when he saw that, and I told him no. And the truth is I don't, right? Let's take a look. What percentage of men have over 1,000 Very few men naturally have testosterone levels consistently above 1000 ng per dl. The normal range is generally considered to be between 300 and 1000. So apparently there isn't like a very exact pinpoint for percentage, but I think the average guy is around, from what I hear, is around 500 to 600, 700. So 1000 is very high. Now, mind you, this was a test done around 8:30 in the morning is when I did the blood work. So that might have something to say about that, because your testosterone levels, I believe, when you're a young male, is elevated in the morning time. But even still, to get that number is pretty crazy. Now here's the interesting thing. This comes back to, in regards to my original issue, sleep. Apparently, individuals who have very high testosterone sometimes develop sleep apnea. Now, I've always thought that was my problem. Since I was maybe in high school, I thought that I had sleep apnea, but I wasn't sure. I never did any real concrete research. I never did a sleep study, anything of the sort. So I didn't know, but I always had a suspicion. And now this is helping me kind of realize that this actually potentially is what my issue is. So my next steps, I believe, is to go get a sleep study done to see if I do have it or not. And if I do, what steps can be taken to address it. Right now, I am already starting to mouth tape. I'm going to start, I started today. So we're going to do it for at least a month and see if it makes a difference. I'm hoping that it does. We'll see. But I feel as though that I'm walking around on a daily basis at 60 to 70% of my best self, right? I'm walking around at like 60-70% capacity, which is no way to live, in my opinion, especially when I'm actually trying to do all the right things to make sure I stay healthy. But sleep is so important. Like, so you can be the healthiest person in the world, but if you don't sleep, you're gonna feel like you're not, right? At the end of the day, everything starts with your sleep. So with that being said, we'll see how that goes. Aside from testosterone, my hemoglobin, A1C, all in the normal range. Vitamin B12 is above the reference range, and this isn't necessarily harmful, but very high levels can sometimes indicate liver or kidney issues, so it might be worth checking into, but I don't think it is. Overall, my samples are, everything is good. Like, I'm healthy, right? I'm healthy. So this issue with sleep, honestly, it might just be sleep apnea. And I've done some digging in the past, and I did find out that individuals who do have sleep apnea, there is some sort of body function that, because of the sleep apnea, it causes your body to release more liquid, release more water, which in turn will make you want to pee more, which in turn will cause nocturnia or nocturia is how you say it, however you say it, but nighttime urination, frequent nighttime urination, which interrupts your sleep even more. And that's basically my issue, is waking up to use the washroom. So with that being said, part of the reason why I'm sharing this is I'm hoping that anyone else out there who has a similar issue can use what they're hearing from this video to kind of assess for themselves and maybe figure out their own issue. Alright? Maybe you will, maybe you won't, I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to share. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, guys, go get your blood work done. Go see your doctor for sure. Do not be like me and not see a doctor for years on end, alright? It's not a smart idea, alright? I'm gonna leave you guys with the usual message. If you have not worked out today, if you haven't done anything today active, make sure you get something done. Something is always better than nothing. ATG, I'm out.